Next year, I am going to be riding this Triumph Thunderbird from Bristol in the UK to the southwest of Turkey. This whole idea started with a conversation I had with some friends a while back about doing a bike trip, a long bike trip. And it developed and developed into something where I thought, actually, I want to do this on my own. I want to get a bike that's not a typical kind of touring bike. I could have gone for like a BMW GS 1100 or something like that, but the truth is I can't actually touch the floor when I sit on one of those bikes, so I'd have to get the suspension changed and everything. And I wanted to do it on something that's a bit more of a classic. So this is a Triumph Thunderbird 1994. It's got the Hinckley engine, built like an absolute tank, a joy to ride. And the idea of riding something like this down through Europe and getting all the right kind of panniers and stuff and bits and bobs that I need for it really excites me. So that's why I've chosen to do it on something like this. The trip itself is probably going to take about 3 to 4 weeks. I know you can kind of hammer it down through Europe, down into Turkey in about 4 days if you want, but that's the last thing I want to do. What I really want to do is stop in loads of places, eat loads of good food. Need to be careful not to eat too much, but I definitely want to be eating loads of good food, maybe visit some really old breweries throughout Germany or Austria or wherever, but mainly meet loads of people, loads of cool people. Obviously going to meet loads of bikers and stuff, because there'll be bikers on the road down through Europe that I'll meet up with, but I want to meet up with some locals that are maybe doing something a little bit different, or maybe doing something really good, really unusually kind, or just something really fun that I can get involved in. So it's a bit of an adventure, really. Some people think it's a bit of a midlife crisis. I'm going to be 47 when I do this trip, but it doesn't really feel like a midlife crisis because I don't have any crises. I feel fine, but I really want to do this trip and have some adventure. My wife, Lillian, has given me the pass to be able to do this. She's like, yeah, you really should do it. It'll be a lot of fun for you. Just stay safe. So yeah, staying safe is really, really important for me as well. But I'm looking forward just to the adventure. I need some adventure. And maybe you're one of those people too. Like, I could really do with some adventure. And you may be wondering why I've chosen to ride down to Turkey. Well, it's quite simple. Turkey is probably my favorite country in the world. For the last 10 years, we as a family have been going on holiday to Turkey. My 3 sons, who are now just around the 20 mark. I've got Elias, he's 19, Marcus is 20, and Josh is 22. They've been coming on holiday, obviously, with us for the last 10 years, and they've kind of grown up. Their teenage years of being on holiday in Turkey. And we got some amazing friends down there, and some of the nicest people I've ever met are Turkish. So I love the Turkish people. I love Turkey as a country. It's absolutely beautiful. Love the food. That's also a huge bonus. The weather is amazing. And just everything about it really ticks all the boxes for me. So that's why Turkey is the destination. And I'm looking forward to coming down to Turkey and seeing all my Turkish friends down there. I've told them about this already, so they know it's all happening. So yeah, that's why I've chosen Turkey for this trip. On Instagram, you can follow this. It's called the Bristol Thunderbird. Facebook, probably something similar. I haven't set that up yet, and there'll definitely be a YouTube channel, but Instagram is the only thing right now, so it's the Bristol Thunderbird. You can follow on there all the updates. There'll be loads of stuff like unboxing kit, stuff I need to take with me. I'm going to do a lot of camping, and obviously doing some cooking as well. The panniers that I'm going to be using, because everything needs to kind of stay in the right style as well, because this bike's too cool to put something stupid on it. So yeah, it'll all be, yeah, you'll be following all the kit and everything I use, the camera gear that I use, why I'm using that camera gear, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you'll get all the info. So I really look forward to connecting with you. And if you're someone that's done some touring on bikes before, I never have. If you're someone that has and you're connecting, I'd love to hear from you. Some of your tips and tricks and all the bits and bobs that I probably need to know, because I'm a newbie to touring long tours on a bike. At the moment, the longest trip I've done is about 200 miles. I'm going to be needing to cover about 200 odd miles a day at least. So yeah, it's new for me, all this, so I'm learning. So stay connected. I'd love to stay in touch. Speak to you soon.